My parents hired a tutor. Study sessions turned into deed sessions. So I'm a first year uni student, and my parents are classic strict Asian. Like, no parties, no dating, just study or you're a failure energy. Last semester, my grades were decent, but not good enough for their insane standards. So they hired a tutor to whip me into shape. Enter Jake, this 25-year-old grad student who's way hotter than any tutor should be. Messy dark hair, nerdy glasses that somehow make him finer, and a smirk that made my stomach flip the first time we met. We started studying at my dining table, my parents hovering like they thought I'd flunk without constant supervision. But Jake was chill, explaining stuff so clearly I actually started getting A's in my exams. One night, my parents were out for a few hours and we were in my room, supposedly cramming for a midterm. I was hyper aware of him, his cologne, the way his fingers tapped the desk, how his t-shirt hugged his shoulders. I dropped my pen, bending over slow, knowing my cake looked good in my yoga pants. When I sat up, I caught him staring, his jaw snug. "You gonna help me with this problem or just keep checking me out?" I flirted, half joking, half daring him. He laughed low and rough and said, "Man, you're making this tough." Then he was on me, kissing me like he'd been thirsting for it, his hands grabbing my waist, pulling me against him. My whole body lit up, the weeks of flirting exploding into this. We stumbled to my bed, books hitting the floor, and he yanked my shirt off, his mouth on my neck, then my melons, sipping my nipples until I was sounding. I tugged his jeans down, and man, his thing was thick, solid, and ready. I pushed him onto the bed, straddling him, rubbing my soaked kitty against him through my leggings, feeling him beat. "You're such a bad girl," he growled, ripping my pants down, his fingers sliding into my undies, flirting with my nub, until I was begging. He lined up his thing and pushed in, stretching my snug kitty so good I gasped, my nails digging into his shoulders. He did the deed hard, one hand on my throat, the other pinning my wrists, pushing into me while my bed creaked like it might break. I came so hard my vision blurred, my walls pulsing around him, and he kept going, flipping me onto my stomach, tapping my cake as he slammed in deeper until he pulled out, nutting all over my back. Now every study session is a cover. We pretend to go over notes, but it's just an excuse to do the deed. He's had me bent over my desk, bouncing on him on my chair, even up against my wall when we're feeling risky. My parents think Jake's a miracle worker because my grades are still A's, but they have no clue he's been doing me senseless. At as